This is Courage Unlimited, and I'm your host, Chad Ikes. Today, I don't even know how to describe exactly what I want to talk about. Basically, I have my Instagram, which is Chad Ikes. I'd appreciate it if you guys are on Instagram, if you'd go follow that. I post a lot of my lifting stuff on there, but I also post a lot of what's going on in my life personally and kind of my views on society and the world and all the things that are going on right now. And it's funny, I'm trying to build something here, so part of that is through social media, just the way things work today. And as I'm doing this, I'm trying to learn how things work and the algorithms on the social media and all that stuff. So I kind of pay attention to how many followers I have. And my numbers are really low. I'm somewhere between 2,000 and 3,000 followers. But I do follow it, and it's interesting to me how much that number actually fluctuates. And it does seem to me that it fluctuates some based on the opinions that I post on society and politics. The thing that I find funny about that is how many people will unfollow you depending on the things that you say. And keep in mind, I can't, I'm assuming a little bit right here. You know, from what I'm learning about Instagram and stuff, you have a lot of people, like if you're a guy, there's a lot of girls on Instagram that are posting I don't know if they're looking for dates or they have, trying to hook you up with like porn sites, or I don't exactly know what it is, but I know I'll see a lot of girls that start following me and they're not even like real people. It's pictures of girls. It's not, I don't know what it is. And so I imagine that those inflate your numbers, and then those people, if you don't respond, then they're not getting nothing from it. I'm sure they stop following you, or somebody catches on their site and what they're doing and they get deleted completely, or they start new ones. So how the numbers actually fluctuate, I don't know. It just seems to me that there's points where if I post certain political beliefs, bam, you drop down a little bit. And then you gradually start building up, and then you drop down and you build up, and it's kind of like losing weight. You really have to look at those numbers long term. At least that's what I'm finding out. So I don't really get upset about it, but I do find it funny, and this brings me back to my point of this video. I'm amazed at how people refuse to look at anyone else's point of view, and how they refuse to try to find common ground with people. What I'm saying is, okay, let me think of a good example here real quick. Let's say between capitalism and socialism. That's a good example. I'm all for capitalism. I can go on and on why I think capitalism is good, but there's people that think socialism is good. So is there a common ground there? Yeah, there probably is a common ground there. I can say for me, the reason I like capitalism is because I think it's the best way to go. I think it's the best way for society. I think in the long term, in the long run, it produces the best society. So I really like capitalism because I want everyone to be successful. I want everyone to have a chance. Well, I'm sure people that want socialism have the same idea. They're not doing it for some selfish type of reason. I'm assuming that they're doing it because they do want a better society. They want a better society for their kids. And so I think we can come together on what we actually want, but we have different ideas of going about it. So if you have that common ground, then why can't you discuss it? And even if you don't agree, like, can't you at least have enough respect for that person that you really both want the same goals? You just have different opinions of how to go about it. And sometimes you can have a discussion and go, that's it, I guess we have to agree to disagree. But it doesn't mean you can't continually discuss it over time as new things come up and go, hey, I know you disagree with me, but I just found out this fact and I just learned this. What do you think about that? Like, why can't you have an ongoing discussion about this thing, remembering that, hey, you both want the same thing. You just have different ideas of going about it. For example, I have friends that aren't really into guns. And they honestly don't care because they're not into them. So they don't care about all these laws or bills or anything like that. And that's fine. I'm okay with the fact that that it's not really a concern for them and that they don't really like shooting and they don't understand guns. That's fine. If they do want to talk about it, I'm definitely going to talk about it with them. I'm going to take them shooting if they want to go and kind of show them why I'm into it if they're curious. But I'm not going to try to push it on them. As we talk about stuff, I may go, hey, this stuff, it's a slippery slope. The stuff happens a little bit at a time, and we need to pay attention to the small things. Otherwise, bam, that big, horrible thing is right on top of us. I have friends that have differing opinions on religion than me. I have friends that have different political views than I do. I have friends that don't care about their health. They don't care about lifting weights. They just want to live the life that they want to live. And that's fine. On Instagram, I follow people that have the opposite opinion of me. Never have I went, oh, the hell with that person. He doesn't like this or they don't like that. I'm deleting them. I'm not following them anymore. I've never done that, not once. Like, part of life is continually educating yourself, continually learning. And we learn by hearing different stories and different theories and by discussing stuff with people. If we have one thought, one way of thought, and we surround ourselves with all kinds of people that have that same thought, we're never actually going to learn anything. We're never going to expand our concepts or our minds. And we should never, ever fear changing our point of view as we get older. Like, we all make mistakes. We all change things. We all learn. What you know and like right now might not necessarily be what you know and like later in life. That's a lot of L's. But you got to be open to these changes, to these concepts, opening to listen. And I think if we could remember that, hey, me and so-and-so, we want the same end result. I mean, we're both quality people. We both want these good things. We both want a better world. We both want better things for the children, the next generations. But we differ on how to go about it. Like, can't we have enough respect for each other based on just that alone, that we're willing to listen and discuss things with the people and not get so butthurt or not have our feelings get such in the way? No, we just can't even talk about it. You're wrong. I don't care. Like, hey, no, I disagree with you, but I'm really into my beliefs and I think I'm right. But a lot of times, who really knows? The world, the universe is so much bigger than we are. We're all kind of guessing. Yes, there is science. Like, math is math. I don't care how you want to look at it, math is math. But if you're into physics and you go into quantum physics, you're like, man, there's still stuff we don't know. If you're into astrophysics and universe and all that stuff, there's stuff we don't know. We can't possibly know everything. So it's good to have an opinion. It's good to study and back up your opinion and your beliefs. But understand that sometimes we still don't know. All right, guys, that's all I'm going to say on that. It was just a thought that popped into my head. I got to go run some errands, but I wanted to get this out really quick, get a post out there, see what you guys think about it. As I mentioned, I'm trying to grow my Instagram. If you see something that I post that you like, please share it. Please send it to all your followers or repost it and see if I can get some more and help me let this thing grow. Please like this channel. Please subscribe to this channel. Please share this channel. Please comment back and let me know. Like I said, I'm very opinionated. I have my beliefs because I spend a lot of time thinking about what I believe. But I'm not necessarily right. I'm more than willing to discuss. I'm more than willing to listen. That's what life's all about. That's what makes it fun. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Have a great day, and I will talk to you guys later.